Welcome to the world of high-performance engineering, where we unlock the secrets of carbon fiber, the ultra-lightweight material that defines the modern supercar industry today. Deep inside this climate-controlled vault, rolls of pre-preg carbon fabric are kept at sub-zero temperatures to preserve the delicate resin and maintain its perfect flexibility. This material is often called black gold. It is incredibly expensive and requires absolute precision from the moment it leaves its frozen state for the workshop. The pre-preg fabric comes pre-impregnated with a special epoxy resin, making it sticky and ready for the complex shaping process that lies ahead of us. The fabric is carefully laid out on a specialized digital cutting bed, where every square inch is mapped out by advanced computer-aided design software. High-speed lasers begin the surgical process of cutting the fabric into hundreds of unique shapes, each designed to fit a specific part of the supercar's body. Precision is paramount here. Even a millimeter of error could compromise the structural integrity and aerodynamic efficiency of the final multi-million-dollar vehicle component. The laser's heat seals the edges as it cuts, preventing the fibers from fraying and ensuring that every piece remains perfectly intact for the assembly phase. Once the cutting is complete, skilled technicians manually retrieve each piece. This transition from high-tech automation to delicate human touch is where the artistry truly begins. These pieces represent the skeleton of the car. They are sorted and labeled, ready to be layered into the molds that will define the car's iconic silhouette. Now we move into the clean room, a controlled environment where dust and contaminants are forbidden, ensuring the highest quality for the upcoming layering process. This is the heart of the workshop. Here, the raw fabric pieces will be transformed into rigid, three-dimensional structures through the art of manual layering. Before the first piece of carbon is laid, the aluminum mold must be polished to a mirror finish, ensuring the final part has a flawless surface. A chemical release agent is then applied. This invisible barrier is crucial, as it allows the cured carbon part to be removed from the mold easily later. The first layer is the most important. It will be the visible exterior of the car. It must be placed with absolute perfection to avoid any weave distortion. Technicians use small rollers and sculpting tools to push the fabric into every crevice, ensuring there are no gaps or air pockets trapped against the mold. Every wrinkle is smoothed out by hand. The material is surprisingly pliable, but it requires a master's touch to follow the complex curves of a supercar. As we add more layers, the strength begins to build. A single body panel can consist of anywhere from 5 to 20 layers of carbon fabric. Engineers specify the orientation of each layer's weave. By alternating the angles, they can tune the part to be stiff in one direction and flexible in another. This process is slow and methodical, taking hours of labor for a single part. There are no shortcuts when building a car that exceeds 200 miles per hour. Occasional heat is applied to soften the resin, allowing the stiff fabric to conform to the most aggressive aerodynamic shapes and tightest radii of the design. The mold is now completely lined with carbon. It looks like a car part, but it is still soft and fragile, held together only by the sticky resin. The edges are trimmed to ensure a perfect fit, and every step is documented and checked against the master plan to ensure total consistency across the production line. With the layering complete, the parts are ready for the most critical phase, vacuum sealing, where the air is removed to ensure a perfect bond. Before sealing, a final inspection ensures every fiber is in its place. This level of scrutiny is what separates a standard part from a masterpiece. The journey continues as we prepare the mold for the intense pressure of the vacuum bag, a necessary step before entering the giant curing oven. A specialized blue vacuum film is draped over the entire assembly. This film acts as a flexible skin that will soon exert immense pressure on the carbon. The edges are sealed with high-temperature mastic tape. Creating a perfect airtight seal is difficult but essential for the vacuum to work effectively during the bake. A vacuum port is attached, providing the connection point for the pumps that will drain every last molecule of air from inside the bag. The pumps roar to life. Instantly, the atmosphere inside the bag begins to vanish, pulling the blue film tight against the carbon fiber structure. Watch as the film collapses. This process removes any trapped air bubbles ensuring that the resin saturates the fibers evenly without leaving any weak points. The pressure from the atmosphere is now crushing the layers together, forcing them to become one unified, solid piece of advanced composite material. The team checks for even the smallest hiss of air. Even a microscopic leak could result in a failed part and the loss of thousands of dollars. The gauge indicates a perfect vacuum. The part is now stabilized and ready for the final, most intense stage of its transformation: the autoclave. The part already feels incredibly stiff, but it still needs the high heat and extra pressure of the curing oven to achieve its final strength. We are now at the threshold of the autoclave, a massive pressure cooker that uses aerospace technology to forge the ultimate carbon fiber components. The autoclave is a beast of engineering. Its thick steel walls can withstand immense heat and pressure, mimicking the conditions used to build fighter jets. The molds are loaded inside. They will spend the next several hours in this high-pressure environment, undergoing a chemical transformation that turns fabric into stone. The door seals shut with a heavy mechanical thud. Once locked, the environment inside will be completely isolated from the outside world for the curing cycle. On the control panel, engineers set the cure cycle. The temperature will rise to 150 degrees Celsius, while the internal pressure soars to 6 bars. As the heat rises, the resin begins to flow and then harden. The extreme pressure forces the layers together with enough force to crush any imperfections. This is where the magic happens. The heat triggers a cross-linking reaction in the epoxy resin, creating a molecular bond that is incredibly difficult to break. At 6 times the normal atmospheric pressure, the carbon fiber is compressed to its absolute limit, achieving a density and strength-to-weight ratio superior to steel. The process can take up to 12 hours. It is a slow, controlled bake that cannot be rushed if we want to achieve structural perfection. The cycle is complete. The pressure is released in a spectacular burst of steam, signaling that the parts have finally finished their long journey through the fire. As the door opens, the heat rolls out. Inside, the once soft fabric has been transformed into a series of incredibly light and rigid carbon fiber shells. The molds are hot to the touch. They must cool down slowly before the parts can be removed, preventing any thermal shock that could cause warping. Now for the big reveal. The disposable vacuum materials are stripped away, uncovering the raw, cured carbon fiber hidden beneath for the first time. The part is carefully pried from the mold. It makes a distinct, metallic tink sound when tapped, a sign of its new, incredible density and hardness. Look at the result. This massive component weighs only a fraction of its steel equivalent, yet it is many times stronger and much more rigid. In its raw state, the carbon has a beautiful, understated matte black finish, but it still has rough edges and excess material that must be removed. The part moves to the trimming station. A 5-axis water jet cutter uses a supersonic stream of water mixed with garnet to slice through the carbon. The water jet is incredibly precise, following the CAD path to within microns. This method is preferred because it doesn't create heat that could damage the resin. Every finished part is scanned by a robot. The computer compares the physical object to the original digital model to ensure it is 100% accurate. Some edges still require a human touch. Technicians sand the boundaries until they are smooth as silk, ensuring every